you have the craze to go dancing, and if you want somewhere to go, Leicester Square's a place for romancing, so come along now to the show. Take a tube, a bus, or a taxi, and you will find time will not drag. Follow the crowd along, join in the merry throng when they do the Leicester Square rag.
Such a surprise for the Eastern eyes to see that though the English are effete, they're quite impervious to heat. When the white man rides, every native hides in glee, because the simple creatures hope he will impale his solar topee on a tree. It seems such a shame when the English claim the earth, that they give rise to such hilarity and mirth. Ha 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 ha. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The toughest Burmese bandit can never understand it. In Rangoon, the heat of noon is just what the natives shun. They put their Scotch or rye down and lie down in a jungle town where the sun beats down to the rage of man and beast. The English garb of the English Sab merely gets a bit more creased. In Bangkok, at 12 o'clock, they foam at the mouth and run. But mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The smallest Malay rabbit deplores this foolish habit. In Hong Kong, they strike a gong and fire off a noonday gun to reprimand each inmate who's in late. In the mangrove swamps by the python romps, there is peace from 12 to 2. Even caribous lie around and snooze, for there's nothing else to do. In Bengal, to move at all is seldom, if ever, done. But mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday, 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 out in the midday sun.
Used to be the Holiday Inn. When Mum was here, I believe it was in maybe the second floor here. Dear Norman, your Aunt Pauline is looking forward to seeing you next week, but she'll probably want a day or so to rest up. So I have a suggestion. Why don't we all meet up for your birthday? Then we can go for dinner and a show. The time now is getting on for 8 o'clock, and we're just coming up to where I used to live. You can see where this is renovated, but this was my home for quite a few years while I lived in England. It was £5 a week, as I recall. Now it is at least £1,000 a month. And let's get a little closer. I hope I have the right house here. These houses all, no, that was it, for sure, because that extension on the side there was where I used to put my milk. This is, of course, King Henry's Road. This is the way to the top of Primrose Hill. I don't know what these flowers are, but they have a very strong scent. Hello. Hello, pup. And just one block down from where I lived was quite the exclusive area, which is often typical in London, where you have one street, Poverty Row, which is what mine was, and the next street, exclusive. I knew this path very well, but we're going this way. Hello, pup. Hello. Hello. This, incidentally, was the path that I took every day to work at the London Zoo, which is at the foot of Primrose Hill. Well, this does not quite look like the tree as I remember it, but what was remarkable was that if someone were standing here by this tree at night, and you were walking on that path down there, you could hear them talking in a hush. So we should have taken the other path. For some reason, I thought in my imagination, I was going to be alone here. But I guess it is a popular view.
I think there's a shelf life, that's for sure. There is a shelf life. I try to explain to people, they say, what's it like to live in London? And the only thing I say is, I'm lucky enough to be able to afford to live in London. I get paid enough to enjoy it. Yeah, no, I understand.
There'll always be an England while there's a country lane. Wherever there's a cottage small beside a field of grain, there'll always be an England while there's a busy street. Wherever there's a turning wheel, a million marching feet. Red, white, and blue, what does it mean to you? Surely you're proud, shout it aloud, ribbons are waved. The Empire too, we can depend on you. Hidden remains, these are the chains nothing can break. There'll always be an England, and England shall be